On March 8, 2014, the MH370 flight of Malaysia Airlines, carrying 239 people on board, disappeared while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. After taking off from Kuala Lumpur Airport at 0:41, the MH370 flight was still operating normally. However, the Boeing 777 was reported to have contacted the air traffic control station for the last time at 1:19 over the South China Sea, and then disappeared from the military radar screen. According to The Guardian, the first 40 minutes of the flight were uneventful. At 1:19, MH370 reached the end of Malaysian airspace. The air traffic control station in Malaysia announced that it handed over the flight to the air traffic control station in Vietnam. A few seconds after entering Vietnamese airspace, MH370 disappeared from the radar screen. All subsequent efforts to contact the plane were unsuccessful. What happened next was a long confusion of Malaysian air traffic control and the airline. The disappearance of MH370 led to a series of hypotheses, along with some credible assessments as to conspiracy theories from bizarre to insane. 1. The accident was intentional. Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah was behind the accident until now. This is the most convincing hypothesis for many experts. Although there is no concrete evidence, French investigators said in 2019 that Mr. Shah seemed to be the one who controlled the plane until the last minute. Mr. Vance, an aviation expert and former pilot, said that crashing the plane into the Indian Ocean and not being able to find it was meticulously planned. The captain requested an extra 2 hours of fuel. The estimated flight time of MH370 was only 5 hours and 34 minutes. However, the captain requested enough fuel for 7 hours and 31 minutes, which means that the plane could fly for another 2 hours, and this allowed Captain Shah to fly to the most remote areas in the Indian Ocean. 2. Bermuda Triangle. As soon as the MH370 incident happened, some people believed that the Malaysian plane disappeared because it got lost in a second Bermuda Triangle located in the Asian region. Although this hypothesis sounds far-fetched and unbelievable, it became one of the hypotheses that attracted a lot of attention from social media users at the time of the accident. 3. The plane was hidden on a secret island. Many rumors suggest that the plane landed on Diego Garcia, where there is a military base on an island in the Indian Ocean. Despite being refuted, Chinese netizens claimed that the plane was forced to land at Diego Garcia. This also explains why the relatives of the passengers still heard the phone ringing several hours after the plane disappeared. 4. The cockpit malfunctioned. Pilot Chris Goodfellow, who believed that a fire in the cockpit caused the captain to turn west to Pulau Langkawi, a nearby runway. According to Goodfellow, the loss of contact with the cockpit was related to an electrical fault, and the crew needed to focus on controlling the plane rather than sending a distress signal. In addition, he also suggested that the pilots may have been unconscious or suffocated by smoke, causing the plane to fly automatically 4 hours until it ran out of fuel and crashed.